Welcome to OpenOffice video. In this video we'll show you how to do basic calculations in Calc. First we open a random spreadsheet document. Here you see the empty spreadsheet. There are a number of ways you can enter calculations. The most simple one is by just entering calculation in one cell, just using symbol. For example, we can do 1 plus 1. We just type it in the cell, and it shows here. Now, Calc doesn't recognize sum as a sum until you until you indicate it that it's meant to be a sum. You can do this in a number of ways. The most easiest is just to put an is sign in front. And now it shows the result. If you click on the cell, again it will show the result here in the spreadsheet itself. And here in the input line it will show the original entry. We can do this as well. You don't have to put to use an is. A plus works just as fine. Here you see the same result, and it even puts an is in the beginning itself to show it recognizes that this is a sum. We can do the same for, of course, by 2 times 3. Sorry, 2 times 3, and it shows 6. Now what we also can also do is we can not put everything in a single cell, but we can just put the first value here and the second value there below, and then we can say, okay, now we want in this cell we want the multiplication. Then we sign here plus, and then we click on the first cell. Then we enter the multiplication sign, and we click on the second cell, and it enters it in the original cell. When we're done, we press enter, and you see here it has created its own formula. Now the big advantage of this is, of course, if you decide that you don't want to do 2 times 3 but 20 times 3, you just change this and it automatically updates. This is the basis of a spreadsheet calculation, and we'll expand on this later on. Now what we can also do is make a combination of these. We can say, okay, so now I want this, but I want to divide it by 4. We just enter it, and we have a combination of a cell reference, the A7 is called a cell reference, and regular input. Apart from just typing in the calculations with their own marks, you can also use the formulas that are built in Calc. There are lots and lots of them, but one of the most basic ones is the sum. Let's just say we want to add 2 by 3. We can of course do this by entering is 2 plus 3 in one cell, or we can use it here with a cell reference. But what we can also do is we can use the formulas built in Calc. Here you have, if you click the is, you get in this box, and you have a whole range of formulas here. Well, we want to do the sum, and it says here sum, and in between the brackets you can enter the cells you want to use. And here it even gives you a hint on how it works. So he wants to separate it with a semicolon, and we press enter, and it has the same result. This is of course a very basic formula, but it shows the principle on which we will expand in later videos. I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments, and until next time. Bye!